And welcome back to Jeff Koinange live at the Intercontinental Hotel. What a guest we have on the show today. She is H.O.T. Hot. But she's been through it all, folks. It's not that easy in the music business. And one Habida Moloney, that's her real name, her maiden name, will tell you Habida has been through it all. And she wants to give back in the form of a project she's starting called Superwoman. Comes on the heels of her latest song by the same name. You need to listen to this woman sing because she is undoubtedly one of the hottest voices in town today. Her Twitter handle is at Habida. Mine is at Koinange Jeff. The hashtag is JKL. Habida, Superwoman, how did that come about?
It's actually around the time when my dad was sick. And I watched the men and I watched the women. And I mean, no offense, but the guys just seemed to crumble. Yeah, and we had no choice but to run things. And I think just watching my mom, and she inspired me to write the song.
Really?
Yeah. And even watching, I mean, it's a shame to say this now, but even watching a man who had seen be so powerful throughout his years and watched the disease just totally kill his soul. Yeah. That was kind of like, okay, shocked me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. I mean, he was a great teacher.
Yeah.
Geography, upper school. He was a principal of the upper school.
Yeah.
Great guy. I mean, we have great memories.
Yeah.
He's in my book.
Oh, really?
Have you read it?
Not yet. I told you I hate to read.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it on audio? I'll listen.
I'm working on the audio right now.
There you go. I'll buy it the minute it comes out.
Spread the word.
Yeah, I have.
But not to River Road, huh?
Oh, no. Okay. Okay.
Did your folks ever forgive you for running away? That part just blows me away, by the way.
I think what I earned was respect. Because what ended up happening is I ended up putting my sister through school. Because, teacher salary, PA salary, and there was no money for university. So I ended up doing that, paying for us to go through university. So I ended up gaining respect, in essence, I guess. Yeah.
Was it tough for you out there? Did you think, your folks back home, they must think of you and you running away? Was it tough? No?
Not for me, no. I enjoyed my life. I have enjoyed my life.
Really?
Yeah. And I think the only thing that I did not like was the missing. I hate the missing feeling. So I missed my family. I missed everything. I came back and everything was different. So yeah, that's the only thing I could say.
Yeah, we're going to tell our viewers there's some background music playing live here at the Intercontinental, but I want to hear what Superwoman is like. I hope that doesn't interfere with your song.
Superwoman
Go on.
is a hard song to sing.
Is it? Come on. I could help you.
Yeah?
Maybe not.
It's one of those songs you really can't sing without the music.
Sing in chorus.
That's the hardest part.
Oh.
It's just, okay. I keep it moving. I put my shoes on, get in my ride, and I keep on cruising. I keep on cruising. Never let it get me down, no. Hey, I'm a queen and I got my pride. Aim for the sky.
You hit those notes, don't you? Which was the video with you and a whole bunch of mechanics?
Mechanics?
Yeah, there was some mechanic. Was that you?
Mechanics.
Guys in overalls.
Oh, that was Superwoman.
That was a one. I've seen that video.
Yeah.
Ah.
And a bike, and I'm the godfather, and
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice bike.
Yeah. That was scary.
That's a good video. And what do you want to do with this, Habida?
Well, I think my passion is not only to uplift young girls and give them, the way they always do. Come on, girls, it's you need to have a healthy state of mind. So the message to them is you're not your circumstance. Doesn't matter what happens to you, you have to keep on walking. And for me, I was raped at 16 years old. And I have been through, I guess you'd call it, what was it? What is it called? On the job harassment.
Sexual harassment.
Sexual harassment.
Yeah, there's been a lot of that.
I have been the victim of racism because I'm a mixed race girl growing up in Kenya. That wasn't a big thing, you know. Your mother's a whore and your daddy's a cowboy. So I went through that. So there was a lot of, like even now, even when I walk into offices now, the assumption is that I'm sleeping with the boss, or the boss thinks I'm going to sleep with him, and the woman hates me just because, you know, I'm in the office, and I'm just like, golly, I'm just trying to run my stuff here, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, as much as, so I want those girls to pick a mentor, and that's what I did. I picked Oprah, I picked Beyonce, I picked Maya Angelou, Anita Baker. And I watched their lives. Anita Baker did not make it till she was 40 years old. So I still have some time. And Oprah has been raped, Maya Angelou has been raped, and none of these things held these women back, and that's what gave me motivation. So that's the side of that's the message I'm giving the girls. And then I'm also targeting women who are living their dream, because some of them fall off as well, and it's hard to keep your motivation up because there's no support system like there used to be.
No.
You know, like my mom has an issue, all the women show up and then they're like drinking and talking about it, but here now you talk to your friend and she'd rather stab you in the back and take your job. So,
that's right.
You know, so
and
my
put it on Twitter.
And put it on Twitter.
Hello.
Like that stuff happened to me, I couldn't believe it. But anyway, the message is twofold. You know, they have to keep on being mentors and setting an example and telling their stories. Because there are a lot of women who've been through some of the things I've been through, and it's not perfect.
But it's hard, Habida. I mean, it must be tough being you know, young, beautiful, ambitious. I mean, you got everything going for you. The enemies will be there, thick and fast, like Willie always says. Huh? Yeah, haters.
I don't understand it. It's really sad. I never grew up like that, so I've never been that kind of person, so I don't know. I don't know where that comes from.
How do you deal with it? Because a lot of people cannot deal with the hate. They break down, they go into a cocoon, they disappear from the radar. How do you deal with it?
I think this is where my upbringing comes into play, because I was bullied in school for being mixed race, and I just remember my father saying, I need to know who I am. He always used to say, know who you are a Kenyan girl, you know, because this mixed race thing. So I know exactly who I am. And my mother, oh Lord, my mother, you know, half Somali, half Pokomo, there was no jokes. So it was like, unalia, maliza kulia, umemaliza, saa tuendele. I'm like, okay. So I've heard that all my life, you know, and so I know who I am, and I don't cry for too long, and then I just keep on moving.
She's a tough woman.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
You should put her in this list of 4. Throw your mother in.
She is. Oh, she's number 1.
Oh, right.
She doesn't even, it's A, you know, there's 1, 2, 3, and then A.
Right.
Well, A, yeah. She's on
she's
top.
Up there.
Yeah.
Somali Pokomo.
Yeah.
Do you speak any of that?
No.
I was waiting for 2 words or something.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, where do you want to take this, Habida? I mean, you say you'd love to end up in the States at some point, right?
But no, I don't. I want to conquer the world, but my base is home.
Yeah. You feel connected to this.
I am Kenyan.
And you are assigned to Gallo Records, aren't you?
I am, yes.
So are they treating you well?
Very well.
Are they good?
They are. They're actually going to promote this Superwoman campaign here in South Africa. So we're going to take it out there.
On the road?
Yeah.
And you'll be singing, you'll be performing, you'll be talking to young ladies there, that kind of thing?
Yeah, because I think the South African government is on the whole empowering the state of mind, which is basically where I'm coming from.
Yeah. Other than your Twitter handle, are you active on Facebook as well? I'm sure you are.
Yeah. It's my Facebook got hacked. So I have a new one, so it's The Real Habida.
That's the
Real Habida. Yeah, jeez.
Yeah.
And another thing I have to overcome. But The Real Habida and the Superwoman page has its own page, which is Facebook, Dear Superwoman.
That's how they can get in touch?
Yeah.
And who are you looking at? What ages are you looking to mentor?
I'm looking from 13 to, I guess, 35. And what's going to happen is you write into Dear Superwoman, and I will create the platform for the girls to meet their superwomen, and at the same time empowering the women, knowing the difference they're making. Because I don't know, I believe, I'm hoping that when the women up there who are stressed out, juggling time and stuff, once they know how much of an impact they're making, it'll strengthen them to do bigger things.
Yeah. Would you like to do sort of what the First Lady is doing with her Beyond Zero campaign? Because that thing has taken off, huh? That thing is...
Well, she is the First Lady. She has that on me. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Can we?
That thing has blown up.
Yeah. Well, the second song I'm doing is called Keep On Walking, so maybe she can take that and, use
Have you met her?
No, not yet.
Would you like to?
I would love to. I would love to meet
You think
her.
you can work together?
I will work with anybody.
Women in Kenya, I mean, is there any hope? Is there any, I mean, you talk about these issues and what you went through in your life. Women here, getting past step 1 is almost impossible.
I don't care about that. I'm just going to do what I think God has set me up to do, and then he's going to do the rest for me. Because this bravery is definitely not me. I'll just be honest and say that.
Really?
Yeah.
Where does it come from? My next obvious question was, what keeps you going? Because, I read a lot of crap about you on social media. A lot.
I don't even read it anymore. Yeah, I don't.
And I see you. You're there on stage. You're there promoting. You're there doing your thing. It's like, keep walking. That song is all about you, I guess. Keep walking.
All of this is about me, and I'm hoping that my story will empower somebody else. Yeah.
What's the most difficult part about being Habida?
The fact that I have to overcome this impression that people think I'm perfect. So every time I meet somebody, they're like, oh my gosh, you're so nice. I didn't know I could I thought you'd walk in here like with some diva attitude. I'm like, why? And they're like, no, just the way you look.
Yeah. They get intimidated by you, right?
What? I'm the coolest person.
People are intimidated.
I guess.
You have a little girl?
I do.
How old is she?
She's my baby. She's 4.
What's her name?
Michaela. Now she keeps me going.
Is that right?
Yeah, every time I come home and she's like, Mommy, and I'm like, the ultimate love story.
Can she sing?
Well, she says she wants to be like Mommy, and she wants to be in the TV, and she wants to sing, so let's hope she can sing.
God help us all.
I know. Let's hope she can sing, poor soul. Yeah.
Would you take her on the road?
I would, for the experience. I would. As long as I had a nice, secure setup.
Yeah. How come Kenyan artists don't seem or cannot seem to crack it outside there? I mean, the Nigerians now are huge. I mean, P Square and a whole bunch of others. They've cracked the American market. And I guess you have to do that, be successful in America. Why can't we?
Because there's no support. I mean, I'll give you an example. Debanj is funded by Goodluck Jonathan, the president. Diamond, when he went to do this Channel O thing, the president again supported him. I think it was the president or somebody. Ianya, the governor of the state he comes from, is like, that's my boy. Funding. Endorsements are not a million, they're hundreds of millions. So there's money. There's money in those other, countries to fund, because there's a lot of publicity, marketing, hype that comes into an artist, and then the performing is just a minute part. But in the Kenyan system, we have to perform to make our money. Even as one of the biggest artists, even when you try and also the value of an artist in Kenya, I don't think has been established.
No.
Yeah,
no, people don't care.
Yeah,
you're just a musician. Sing, go ahead and sing.
Yeah. It's a shame. I was listening to a conversation with somebody I won't name. I'll put him on blast. But he's doing a show, and she was like, on the other line, she was like, we'll just give him 50K. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We'll just get him to sing. And I'm just thinking, no, that's somebody's art and soul and work, and there's no value.
No.
And I think being in South Africa is fantastic because you learn to value yourself again. Being in Kenya as an artist, you'll actually start dying even creativity dies.
Yeah.
Because you're so busy with the meetings and the this and the that, trying to get $1.
You're
And you get
hustling.
in the studio, you're like,
Exhausted.
whatever. What do they want to hear? Fine. Let's just put that. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. There's
Because
no
they're
money.
too busy hustling
There's no money.
and they're doing everything themselves.
There's no support. And MCSK keeps stealing our money. Stop stealing our money, MCSK.
And
I will say it till they come and kill me.
There's a senator from Nairobi who's very supportive of things like this.
Oh yeah, what's his name?
His name is Sonko. You ever met him?
No, I'm good.
He's all right, man.
Is he?
He's all right.
Can we not put that on?
His name is Robin. We call him Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
Yeah. You know what Robin Hood did, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, this is the side of my father. I can't help it. Everything must be on the up and up for me.
Right. I hear you.
So it's
I hear
kind of
you.
like, I'll just wait on God to do something. I don't know. I don't know.
You might be waiting a long time.
Maybe not.
Remember Moses?
Well, we're here now, aren't we? Let me do the legwork. I don't mind doing it for my daughter.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I want to take another break, Habida. Come back, talk about the future.
Okay.
If the music industry is so dire in this country, where are we going? Where are we going? What's the solution? Are there solutions? Other than MCSK being disbanded or whatever, being... At Habida. And the Superwoman thing is what?
Is Dear Superwoman on Facebook.
On Facebook. Dear Superwoman on Facebook. And The Real Habida
Yes.
on Facebook.
Yes.
My Twitter handle is at Koinange Jeff. Keep tweeting. This young lady is definitely going places. If you want advice, if you want to talk, if you want anything from the industry or life in general, speak to the Superwoman, Habida Moloney.
Wow.
JKL takes another break. We'll be back in a moment.